So I got the mat all glued down. I have these little clips that I like to use. They come from the dollar store, and they're convenient for a lot of things. They have small ones and big ones. Well, I like to hold the corners down to make sure these mats are secure to the corners. So you don't have to have it hold down too long, just for a few minutes. So we're going to start off with 2 pictures. So and the reason why I use 2 pictures, because I need to make templates for the pictures. So these things here are surgical knives. You know, those X-Acto knives and things becomes expensive if you keep buying them. These you can get maybe 20 in a pack. It's a knife. Just be safe. You know, it is sharp. So what we're going to do, I always print out 2 pictures. So this picture and this picture. And this one of these pictures is going to be used for a template. So this one is cut out. This is going to be my template for her head wrap. Because I'm going to put change the head wrap. That's what I'm going to do. So I would like to say thank you for finding my channel. I would like for y'all to please like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to have one-on-one sessions, if you have questions to ask that you need answered, things you don't understand, you can hit me up. But you have to be a subscriber to do that. So, yes, you have to be a subscriber to do that. I'd like to say welcome. Sign up for the Facebook group. Me and Denise are admins of the group. It's called Crafting Together as One. And like I said, today we're going to do the Diva in a Hat. So here's my template for it. And here's this. So I'm going to cut her earring out because we don't want this part of the earring, this white part. We don't want this white part showing. So I'm going to cut that out. But I'm going to use a foam board. Like I say, if you're going to buy this razor thing, be very careful. Oh my gosh. Don't want nobody calling me, tell me they done chop their fingers. I mean, we're not trying to do that. So, I'm going to just cut this out. You don't even have to apply too much pressure because you basically just want to cut out that inside because you don't want that. And if it's a little hard to handle, you know, you can find something else. But I try to find like the best options for stuff that's cheaper because, you know, things get very costly after a while. Yeah, but I like to say thank you to all the people who signed up for the Facebook group. Oh my gosh, it's so many people. It's already more than 2,000 people. Oh my gosh. And everybody, it's a lot of people in the group. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. I got some more pop-up phone calls for y'all. And I saw somebody in Michael's. She said she noticed me by my voice. But she said she always see me with the glasses on. All right. So she's cut out. Where's my template? Here's my template. Right here. So what we're doing, we're going to use chunky cardstock. Link will be down the bottom from Amazon. Amazon sells chunky cards. Look at that. It is pretty. You basically, the way you have it set here, you set it on top. You set it on top, right? And then you turn it over and you trace it. And once you trace it, then you have this piece. And this piece is going to sit right on top of here. So these are supplies we're going to need. We're going to need some bling wrap, some sort of bling wrap. I found these flowers. I thought they was very pretty. I'm using this placemat, this red and white placemat. I thought it was very pretty, and it's going to look nice with the flowers. And then I kept the leaves on the bottom because I'm going to use some of these leaves too. So, if you haven't seen none of my other videos yet, then the boards and everything have already been done before. I'm going to go over it again. You're going to need some Mod Podge. Now, I had my cup up here. Now I don't see it. Okay, there go my cup and my stuff. All right, this camera is moving around because it's connected to an attachment that's on my neck. So when I move, this is going to move too. So let's get the glue together. Yes, everybody knows Tracey love her E6000. This is a 3.7 gallon. I mean, I'm never gonna run out. So you don't need a whole lot of glue, just a little bit. All right, so let's get her picture glued down. I have my hot glue gun because I'm going to use that to put down this piece for her hat. I don't know if glue going to hold it down. All right, so let's turn it over. And let's put some glue on her. Get her ready. You don't have to use a whole lot of glue. You just need enough to make sure these edges is down on her face, because you want to make sure her face down. So you turn it backward, upside down, her face down. Put some on the part where her earrings go. So please check out my other videos, y'all. Hit that notification bell. Let me know what y'all like for me to do a video on. I've been busy with some pop-up shops, but I think I'm going to slow down on those for a while. Even though they're making money, it's a lot of work. Because I don't want to get too caught up with that and then forget about everything else I'm supposed to be doing. So let's leave that to the side. So we're going to put her down on this page, and we're not going to put her too far down on the page. We're going to leave some space on the side. And then I normally spray her face with sealer. Sometimes if I make a mistake and get some little specks of glue or something on it. Just be patient with this part here. With this glue, because you need this glue to dry out. So, here you go. This is where that chunky cardstock. It's chunky, very pretty. You know, it's a lot of work when you're trying to pour glitter on these things. So we're not doing that no more. We're not going to pour glitter. If you want to pour glitter, you can pour glitter. But I'm not pouring glitter. That's too much work. So there she go. She's down. You add a little bit more here because sometimes they don't want to be sticky. All right. So what I'm going to do with her, I think I'm going to cut some bling out and put some bling in some parts I mean, we could have did it first, but I'm going to do it now because I forgot. So I'm going to cut out 2 pieces. Strips of 2s. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut out strips of 2s for her inserts. And then I'll be right back once all the strips is done. Alright, so I got this bling cut out. This not the one that I wanted to use. I like this one. If you find this, they sell it at the Dollar Tree, and they got gold, and they got pink, and they got red. I only got this green left, dark green, light green, and a little bit of purple left. So I will be going out to buy some more of this bling, because this bling is very pretty. But since I don't have it, I'm going to use this. And basically, I'm only going to put this around the edges here, only on this corner and this corner. That's it. So do your measurements. Be mindful of how you laying down your bling. You know, we want everything to be nice and perfect. You don't want to be sloppy or the bling that moved. And then, because people notice every little thing when it comes to these things. So when you glue it down, make sure you glue it down. Make sure you hold it. Make sure you do it in the way that it won't be, all over the place. So, and if you get this glue here, this glue is very precise. So you can put it exactly where you want it. It's not all over the place like the E6000. I don't know. I think the same company make both of them. But this helps to give you that place where you want to put it. And then you just put it back in the top. I'm just going to put some here. And I'm going to hold it for a second because, like I said, you want to be neat and professional about your work. Make sure everything is where it needs to be. Make sure there's no bubbles. Make sure you're not rushing your craft. There's no need to rush your craft. The people are not going nowhere. You have to be patient when you're making these divas. You don't want your bling to be crooked or, as a crafter, if I look at other bag stuff, I'm gonna notice everything. So just be patient. Give the glue a little chance to dry. And I'm only gonna put it on this part and this part. And I'll be back when they all done. So on my last piece, and you see how I glued it in the corners. So the flowers, like I said, they came from Dollar Tree. Don't go out buying those fancy flowers. They only from Dollar Tree. So this is drying right now. Like I said, these mats that I'm going to use for the hat, I'm sure everybody's seen them already. They come in all different styles and colors. They came from Walmart. So I'm going to be using these along with the pink flower and some of the green leaves to create the hat that I want to use for her head. So what we're going to do now is glue down the chunky cardstock. All right. So just going to put some along the edges right here. Just to hold it down in place. Because I don't think regular glue is going to be appropriate for trying to hold down this And this is like it's like a leather patch. This is almost like a faux leather on the back of here. So it's not paper. It's not paper. It's like a faux leather. So I'm just going to stick that on top of there. Move it around. See that? You see how nice it did? Don't it look nice? So, what I want to do with this hat, I think I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to crease it up, and then I'm going to cut it in half. So you're going to crease it up because you want to give yourself that crease that you need. So when you cut it in half, they're not that easy for cutting, I tell you. Okay. Everything you gotta be patient with. Just take your time. You don't want to go crazy with it and then it start falling apart too much. It's gonna come apart on the edges, but we're gonna glue that down. So make sure y'all got your hot glue guns ready. Because they only got string holding it together. These scissors are not the best, I tell you, for cutting this kind of stuff. Almost there. Maybe y'all got some better scissors, but these things are pretty hard. Alright, so just take your time, try not to mess up your material too much. So that's what we're gonna do to this hat. You can leave her flat like that. Decide where you want to put her at. Give her a little, peekaboo eye under there. I don't know if I have any pink for her eye, but I'm gonna find something. Maybe leave it like that because I don't wanna overdo her. So I think I wanna turn this up like that. Because I want her to have this bunch. So first I'm going to start like this. All right, so I'm going to glue that part down. All right, so that'll work. Put a little bit of glue here and get this part hold down. Don't burn yourself. My glue gun is extremely hot. So that's we're making her hair. Let that dry a few minutes. Okay. And then on this side, I want to put this here. When you see, even though it's looking puffy like that, don't worry about that. Because once I've finished laying it down some type of way. It's coming loose. Give your glue a chance to dry, y'all. I'm trying to get this video done for y'all, but give y'all glue some time to dry. So this is going to become a little tricky. All right. I guess that's what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put some glue on here and get this part ready. Let it dry, people. If not, you could be spreading glue all over your board. And the top part, not too bad because I didn't fray it up too much. So, like to say again, y'all, make sure y'all ring the notification bell. I have more than 50 videos and people have not seen the videos. And for those who are having your friends, inviting your friends to be in the Facebook group, thank you for that. But please let your friends know when you invite them to subscribe to the channel and watch the videos. I notice a lot of people in the Facebook group are asking a lot of questions when it comes to the things that they want to make, that they see and everybody in the group is doing. That's because y'all are not letting them know that there's a video pretty much for almost everything. Okay? So you gotta let them know about the videos so they can subscribe to the channel and see the videos. Oh, my hat falling apart. So I'm going to try to put this down here without messing it up because the hat is falling apart. It's all right. Let me go to this part under here first where I want to put her at. So I'm going to leave it like that. And I done cover her eye too much because I wanted to show that. But y'all figure it out. So it's just like a little bubble because I wanted to look like a bubble effect. So you gotta play with it, y'all. You gotta play with it to get the bubble effect. Just add your glue under there when you're doing the little bubble effect. It's gonna take some patience. So it's gonna take patience. Ah! Hey, that hurt. All right, so that's what I'm going for. A little bubble effect. I'm gonna burn the crap out of myself. So you're gonna go for that little bubble. So you're gonna try to create the bubble because it's a hat and hats are not really flat. So you're gonna create the bubble. Oh, my bubble on this side is gone. Let's push it back up. So you gotta play with it to get that bubble that you want. That's all. Just play with it. Hold it where you want it. Make sure you secure with hot glue. Don't matter how much hot glue you need. Just secure with the hot glue. Be patient. Hold it for a little bit. Let it dry. But you see my rippling effect that I wanted? That's what I was going for. So she's almost finished. I'm going to put some stuff on her ear, on her earrings. The glue takes a little longer to dry because this is like a very extremely hot glue. All right, let's leave that alone. So that's the effect that I was going for, the rippling bubble effect. So just gonna add some flowers on up there just to get rid of the look of those lines on top. That's That's all. You don't have to put much up there. Just enough, because it's a hat. So you can decorate your hat any way you want it. I'm going to put it right there. That'll cover most part of it. And then I have some of these down here. They had little nipples on there. I done bit them off. And we're going to add some of these flowers down at the bottom. Oh, this is a big one. Put her in the middle. So get these flowers from the dollar store, because they got a lot of pretty ones out right now. A lot of pretty flowers out right now for the summer. So just figure out where you want to put your flowers. Make sure they're looking nice and flat. And, you know, I make mine rounded because I want her to look like she got a shirt on. See how she's starting to look really pretty? All right, just stick some glue under there. That's all. Make sure y'all put things down where y'all want things first before you get the glue in it, so you won't mess your canvas board up. So, to me, I like to add green to the flower. So I'm just gonna cut some of these leaves out, because I'm gonna put some in a hat, and I'm also gonna put some under here. Is that one not enough glue? Let's put some more glue on that one. Just a little bit on here, and I'm gonna just stick it under there, you know, to give it a little extra flair, you know, make her look pretty, make her pop out a little bit by adding some leaves, because that's like she's like the Garden of Eve. You know, like a little extra, little something that, you know, this is what I like. If y'all like to do it, y'all's different. Do yours different. Well, I like it, and everybody else seems to like it a lot too. So I got 3 up there. I'm just gonna put maybe 3 down here somewhere. You know, you don't have to go crazy with it, but I like the flowers, because if you're gonna use flowers, flowers come with green. That's how I see it. Flowers has green in it. So if you got green in it, why not just add the leaves to it? Because flowers come with leaves. Don't make too much mess. Hot glue. You don't want to make the board up. All right, so now that part of the hat is done, we're gonna do some gluing of the hat. Y'all liking it so far? She's got these little bump things, but I'll just bite them off. So I'm gonna stick this here. I like it right there. I mean, you can put your flowers anywhere you like. If you want to cover up some more of the hat and add more flowers, you know, use your own discretion. I mean, you can, it's a hat. It's a flower hat. So you can basically do what you want. So if you want to cover up some more of those, do what you feel is nice. Because anyway you put it, they're gonna like it, they're gonna want it. All right, flowers are all stuck down. I'm gonna add another one here, and this time I'll make that one stand up. This one gonna stand up. Tell me that ain't pretty, y'all. All right, let's cut some more of these out. Some more flowers. Yes, I'm gonna add some flowers to this hat. I'm gonna get her some red lips, even though she got a pink scarf under her hat. She's ready for the beach. All she needs is a pretty light pink dress on. And girlfriend, you won't be able to tell her nothing. Just stick this here. And the reason why I'm sticking these on the top, because it's just going to get rid of some of that edging up there. A little bit of that edging up there, that's all. You know, trick the eye. Let's just trick the eye. Add a little green up there. Get rid of some of the edging. Nobody. So y'all have to shape your hat the way y'all want to shape your hat. And add these leaves in there. If you want to use leaves, just add them wherever you want to put them. Or add your own little flair to it. You know what I mean? But my hat has to have flowers in it. Y'all might not like flowers in your hat. So, my diva is pretty much done. Her hat is done. See how it's buckling up in the front to give you the resemble of a hat. If you want, you can add more glue to it, like to give it a little bubble on this side too. You can. You just have to hold it down till it dry. Hold it down till it dry. That's the only thing. Then I have these leftover green pearls. So I'm going to put them in the earrings because that green will match. Because it's pink. Pink and green. Pink with a little green in it. I'm just going to use some of this green here because, like I said, I don't have any more. They came from Dollar Tree. When I go out today, I will get some more. So I'm just gonna cut my shape out first. So whatever bling y'all want to put on your earrings, just find what you want to put on there. Cut it out first, lay it down. I'm always about making sure everything is perfect before I glue stuff down. I don't like my stuff to look rushed. I want people to be like, oh my gosh, that's so nice. You know, and love it, not point out glue and all this kind of stuff. So we're not doing that. We're not going to point out the glue because you're not going to see nothing. And I don't mind. Because all my stuff going to be pre-cut and everything. So I'm going to add these earrings, show you the finished thing, and come back. All right, everybody, the diva is done. Her hat is done. There are her lips. She got the green in the earrings to match with the things, the leaves around there. She got her flowers. She's all done. She's pretty. So there you go, y'all. That is the diva and the flower diva. I guess we could call her a flower diva in the hat. Please like and subscribe to my channel and ring the bell.